Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Today I'm going to show you how I rack my wine. This batch has been going for 4 weeks now, and it's pretty much slowed down with the heavy fermenting. It's just barely bubbling now. You can see the airlock, it's not really got a lot of action. You can still see some bubbles along the edge of the carboy, so it is still fermenting a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and siphon it into another 5-gallon carboy and leave all the sediment on the bottom. And then when I put it in the new carboy, I'm going to add some additives. I'm going to put some bentonite in there and some grape tannin and some Campton tablets. Make sure you sterilize everything before you use it. All the equipment I have here has been sterilized and rinsed. In the tub there I just have hot water and Clorox bleach, and I let everything soak in there for at least a half hour, and then I rinse it in the sink. And all this stuff has been sterilized. The first thing I'm going to do is take my wine thief and take a sample of the wine and use my hydrometer to see where I'm at with my alcohol content, just to see what's going on with it. To check the alcohol, you have to check it initially before you add the yeast. You check the specific gravity, and then when it's a finished product, you check it again and you subtract the difference, and that's a good estimate of your alcohol content. I also have a glass there because I like to enjoy a glass of it while I'm racking it and see how it's progressing. Usually tastes pretty good right about this point. That hose right there is a 1/2-inch plastic hose with a 3/8 inch inside diameter, and that fits pretty much universally on all my equipment. Then what I'm going to do is add the stopper to the carboy and the airlock, and this is a racking cane, and it has the stopper on top. This I will put into the carboy when I'm ready to siphon and connect the hose there, so it will draw just off the top of the sediment on the bottom. And it's a real gentle process. It doesn't stir up the wine very much because it doesn't have a huge inside diameter, so there's not a lot of volume of water going in there and stirring up the rest of it. So what I'm going to do is get everything ready and taste some with the wine thief. Okay, let me pull my airlock off. I'm going to actually set that in my measuring cup for now. Pull the stopper out. Take my wine thief. Stick it down almost all the way to the bottom. Cap my hand over it. Pull it up. Let it drip off a little bit. And start pouring myself a glass. It looks good. It looks pretty clear already. So when I go to add the bentonite, it'll really clear this stuff up crystal clear. And that should be good enough. Let's give it a quick taste. Excellent. That's going to be really good. It's still slightly carbonated, so it's got a little bit of a zing to it with the carbonation, which actually tastes really good, like a sparkling wine. Okay, now I'm going to take my hydrometer and my wine thief and check where I'm at with specific gravity. Put it in there, you give it a twist to get the bubbles off it. You can see it's bubbling pretty good. There's a lot of carbonation still in there. and we are at about 19%, 20%. So that's good information to have. Go ahead and add that to my glass. And I'm done with this, so I'm going to go ahead and set it back into my tub to sterilize. And now I'm going to start the racking process. Okay. I'm going to push that down so it's just above the sediment. And then I'm going to attach my air hose. And this is kind of a fun part too. This is where I start the siphon process, and you always get a big mouthful, so and there it goes. So that'll take about 5 or 6 minutes, and at that point I will get my additives ready and add all that stuff and be ready to put it away for a couple more weeks and just wait.